I seen that I could watch it on Amazon Prime because I've been saying it, but I haven't taken a chance to look at it. I know Todd seen it.
Yeah, I saw. I went to the movie premiere. Kelly Rowland is an awesome actress. I had no idea she was that good. Don't be surprised if she get nominated for that performance. Furthermore, in her character, so now I'm talking about the character she played. She played too many games with the character that Method Man played, and I'm not trying to spoil the movie. And that's another. I'm glad he mentioned that because that's another turn off. In my age generation, we too old to be playing mind games, and that's what Kelly Rowland character did in the movie. She almost lost the dude who she was probably was the best fit for her. Damn, I ain't gave y'all the fucking my bad,
Not really. Really, you good?
I seen it. I seen it and I liked it.
Okay, what's your thoughts on it?
I
Outside,
agree with Todd. She definitely played too many games, but those are two beautiful people, and they did a very good job.
They did. They did, Talia. Keep going. That chemistry was awesome.
okay, shout out to Ali in the building first and foremost. And she said, red flags talking about your past relationships. Don't care, don't want to hear it over and over again. I absolutely agree with you 100, 1,254,000,000% of the percent with that. And I
And
agree with
so,
that.
can I do a quick response to that?
Sure.
Look, all I see for me, and I love to learn from all of y'all. If the new date is triggering the memory of a past date, and I do agree with all I see for me as well, but does that count if I say, hey, you triggering a negative memory from a past experience without even mentioning the chick? So you said talking about your past relationships, don't care, don't want to hear it over. That's a key part over. And I definitely wouldn't do it over again. But would you be okay if a guy said, "Hey, all I see from me, you triggering a negative memory from a past, experience. I won't even say relationship, or you don't want to hear that either."
No, I agree with you 100% too, Taj, with that because that actually happened to me. In fact, one of the individuals that happened to me with, the same one that that she couldn't stand you. You know what I'm talking about now. So I had
Yeah,
that issue with her. Like she would say certain shit and it instantly triggered something for me. So I was like, hey, I don't really fuck with that. Like that's something that happened to me. It reminds me of this and stuff like that. And like that's gonna fuck. And she kept on. I don't want to hear nothing about your history. Like she just went off because she said she don't want to be compared or heard about. Like I'm not comparing you to her, but I'm telling you that right there is some shit that I'm not gonna tolerate. And I'm trying to
right.
resolve that shit now. Now there's a difference between that and you just saying, yeah, like I'm saying, yeah, my other girl, she used to do this for me. She used to do
Now I
that for me.
wouldn't.
Now, you
Yeah,
don't do that. Now that's different.
right.
You don't do that shit because they should never hear about what your ex, how good she was in bed or how she did this, how she cooked this for you. Like if that's the
But
case, you need to
right,
be with
no
her.
details. I'm with you on
Yeah,
that. But
of
if
course.
they're triggering the negative memory, and all I see for me, you my girl, we usually agree on things, but here's one of our first disagreements. If I'm telling you, let's say you my lady, I'm like, oh, Allie, when you do that, you trigger negative memories from the past. I won't even use relationship. So I'm learning from your comment right now. I won't use the word relationship. You triggering a negative memory from a past experience. How would you receive this statement? For all I see from you.
If I could respond to that,
Sure.
oh wait, to be quite honest, I would be like, maybe it's what you're saying and not entirely. Maybe it's how you're saying it and not necessarily what you're saying. You saying that to me, my response is to be offended, right? That would be my response. But I think that if you was to communicate that to me differently, then I think I would probably be able to receive that more. So maybe I'm policing the way you communicate. Maybe I'm policing the words that you're choosing to convey that message to me. Maybe I'm policing, maybe I shouldn't be that much policing, right? As far as how you communicate things to me, but I would be offended.
Wait,
Maybe, maybe not.
does that mean like when they talk about their ex? Because I had an experience like this, right? Does that mean that they are still in love with their ex? Because I caught my ex boyfriend cheating with a girl, and I confronted them. And I took the car keys out of the car and left him on the freeway, right? He had to get this car and shit towed. Then when we made it home, we started arguing. And the girl ended up calling my phone that night. And she knew everything about me. I'm talking about everything. And I got upset at him. I'm like, "You've been talking to me about this bitch?" He was like, "Because I love you." He said, "I don't give a fuck about her." He like, "When I'm with her, all I'm doing is talking about you." He like, "She knows everything about you, but you don't know shit about her." Because I don't give a fuck about this bitch. And I thought about it. And I'm like, that does make sense because I don't know nothing about her. But this bitch called me 1 a.m. in the morning, like, "I know where you live. I know where you drive." And I entertain her. You know what I mean? So does that mean that they are still in love with their ex? That's why they talk about her so much? Or talk about them so much?
So
I
my opinion. Hold up. Go ahead, Solo.
No, you good. You go.
Okay, so my opinion on that, basically, first off, yeah, I wouldn't want you talking to your goddamn ex about me anyway. What the fuck you talking to me about? Yeah, I'm gonna go Jody from Baby Boy on your way. Yeah, yeah, he all on the phone talking about. "Oh, yeah, I know you live with her." I don't want to hear that shit. That's how I am when it comes to that.
But then
But
look, she was
like,
in love with Jody. That's what I'm saying. That would
yeah,
make what my
exactly.
ex-boyfriend
Yeah.
said valid. Because he told me, he said, "You don't know nothing about this bitch, but she knows everything about you." He was like, "I don't give a fuck about her. When I'm with her, I'm talking about all your accomplishment, all your achievements." And when I thought about it, I'm like, that is true.
Okay,
Like,
so
I
this is
know
what
everything
matters.
about this
Is the
girl.
things that were said negative things that they
No,
knew
it
about
was
you,
all
or all
positive.
okay? That's a little
Yeah.
different. That's different.
But he talking about all your accomplishments in between fucking, huh? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
because the thing about me is, no, 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 no. This is the one who I had to play. He had more than like one. You know, he was from Africa. He could have more than one wife or whatever. But long story short, I'm not a sexually active type of person, not at all. So if he ain't getting it from me, he about to go out and get it from somewhere. You know what I mean? So that's what that situation. That's why I don't mind my husband. I never told you the reason behind I don't mind my husband having another wife because I've never been a sexually active type of person. That's why I never mind because I know, hey, I can't please you this way. So that's why we need somebody else to please you.
A family member of his new wife crazy
Oh,
about.
what I was gonna say. So, never mind.
Thinking I'll say this to answer DV question. What's y'all plans for Valentine's Day? I got a crush interest. You know, I was gonna say I'm gonna try to take out, but I plan to take out. It's a big fish, but I think my fishing rod is strong enough, and I'll let y'all know if I was able to reel
I know what you're talking about too. It's crazy.
that. Yeah, yeah. Wish me
Good
luck.
luck on that. I wish
Thanks.
you well.
Appreciate that.
Anybody else want to answer that?
I don't have plans for Valentine's Day.
Cairo.
I
Why was
do.
that a
I'll
man?
post it
She
on
got
Instagram.
plans.
I'm about to get sexy. I'm about to go out. I'm about to show off.
Mm,
I'm about to get sexy. I'm about to do videos to love songs.
yeah. All
I'm
right.
about to get some.
All right, Talia, what you doing?
I don't have any plans.
Oh, this is sad.
I gotta work. That's it.
Well, I ain't got no plans yet, but if I can end up catching somebody that's I feel like worthy of I want to take out. No,
Catching somebody.
what you mean?
Well, you know, emphasize. You like catching. That's like anything I'm picking up. Then shit, I might. You know what I mean?
We talking about going fishing.
That's sad. And then once somebody just talk about STD, you gotta make
Hold
sure.
up, hold up,
Glad
hold
you
up.
brought that back up. Yeah.
We ain't talking about like that.
See, this sound like you talking about going pick something up if you get lucky this
No,
day.
that nah, nah, nah. That's what you. That's how you. That's what you.
What's
How
that
you
one
think.
song? I'm up all night to get lucky. Who sung that?
Oh yeah, yeah. That's yeah. I
Hey,
can't remember the
I
name.
just love that song. It was on 2K.
That's
Yeah.
the dude from Virginia. That's TV number one boy.
That's what
Real.
Jamie over here sounding like he up on
I'm
Valentine's
gonna
Day
find
trying to
out
see
to
if he
get
gonna get
home.
lucky.
I'm gonna find out.
Good luck, bro.
Anyways, though,
Get that FTD panel while you're at it. They got some clinics.
Exactly.
whatever. Y'all ain't finna come.
Things out there.
But you know the NBA All Star is gonna be here during Valentine's Day. So
Yeah.
shit, I find somebody that I mess with, good enough like that. Who knows? Maybe we'll hit the All Star game with. It might happen like that. Got to see.
All I see for me say a family member drove his new wife crazy about his triggers, even certain restaurants he didn't want to go to because of his ex-wife. Some of that is obsessive.
But you know what? I'm thinking that she saw that before she married him.
All right.
I do think it is a thin line. Like, I don't want to hear about your ex. I don't want to hear about your previous relationship. I mean,
Yeah,
of course, that one is a point of time when we need to talk about it because that should be a part of, like, I think that I should know why you and your previous girlfriend broke up. I think that's reasonable. I don't think I have to give you every detail of our relationship, but I can say, hey, this is what happened. We grew apart, or I cheated, she cheated, whatever the reason is. You can express that and then maybe talk about maybe what you learned from it. Um, and then, like, that's okay, but like every time you get upset, you telling me, oh, you're reminding me of my ex when she used to curse me out. um you're gonna get cursed out. Figuratively, not literally. um but I think that you can like express that to your partner without even bringing up your ex. You can just say, when you did this, I did not like it. That was triggering to me from maybe previous relationships, or that's something I just don't want to have to deal with in my relationship. So I would ask that you not do that because that's not okay for me. Maybe it's a deal breaker. Maybe it's one of your boundaries, something like that.